Random here, bringing you my new Welcome to the Inklands deck, a location-based deck from Steel and Amber that will revolve around lots of locations and all the characters that we can use to make use of those locations. Let's check out the deck, shall we? Here's the deck. We're using a lot of characters that revolve around the locations, which would be the John Silver and the Minnie Mouse, and other characters to help keep your locations alive. We're actually using a lot of locations in here because we want to drop them on our turns and keep ramp up with them and make our opponent focus on them too. That's why we're using some cards like Wildcat's Wrench and some cards like the Map of Treasure Planet. We want to actually use these items to help get our locations out faster. We're using Aerial so that we can get some songs and actually keep our field from getting destroyed by major tempo decks. And we're trying to make sure we get a new hand by playing a whole new world when that seems relevant. We're using Kita to help make everyone's attack reduced to 0 after using her shift ability, and that way we keep our locations alive longer. And then we have Beast for some item destruction and so that he can sing songs. That's why we use him over Benja. We are trying to make sure that we keep our locations alive as long as possible, like I said, and then make John Silver stronger and stronger as time goes on. We are also using Smee for some free lore too. And let's check out some gameplay, shall we? Here's our first match that we're going to be going against, and we have not a lot of locations in our hands, so we're going to put up some cards back and try to draw into some more locations. We don't need the Beast right now, so we are going to drop our Minnie Mouse so we can make sure our opponent doesn't know what we're trying to do here. They possibly think that we just dropped the Minnie Mouse and there's nothing going on. They are playing a Sapphire and Emerald deck, which is interesting enough to say. And knowing this, I actually just dropped my first location and cuss with my Minnie. Again, I don't want to put it right on to my location quite yet. I want them to focus on the location. They go and check my hand to see for any songs. Luckily me, I don't have any in the hand. I drop another location and then ink and Aerial. I'm getting my wrench out so in case they want to start challenging into my locations, I can just heal them up and make their entire attack useless. So now they have to focus on attacking my locations or questing. I'm getting a lot of lore from all of these locations, and I'm starting to drop the Aerial. I get no song, which is unfortunate, but I'm trying to keep my hand really clear for the whole new world that's in them. And my opponent now drops a Hiram to draw some more, and me thinking that I have him because I can now get a whole new hand myself, he plays one jump ahead and then sings with the Alice, a Mother Knows Best, to return my Aerial to my hand. I then see that I have a John Silver in my hand, and I want to go to play Aerial again so I can see about adding a song, which I wanted to have some field presence here. So I ink the John Silver because I want to make sure that the hand is not full of cards that I don't want to ink. And I pass turn, let them draw a few cards with the Popsicle, and then they are going to attempt to draw some more, most likely with their Hiram. They are also probably going to heal up their Alice, which I'm not trying to kill their characters. Their characters aren't really that strong right now. They did play a song called Go the Distance, I believe it was called, and powered up their characters so that the Alice can start making use of her boost ability for call support. It's a powered up Alice. They play another song and they drop another character and take out my big location, which is unfortunate. They are trying to drop as much as they can. I'm bringing out the Hades and I sing a whole new world to try to look for more locations. I ink my Kita and then drop another Kita so that knowing that I have a shift in hand, and then start questing with my Minnie Mouse. As you can see, I'm already at 10 lore, and they're only at 3 while they're trying to get this questing field up. Trying to make it so that they don't go after the Aerial by going after the Minnie Mouse that's already hurt or the location. If they don't do anything on that line, I can just start playing my Kita out and start getting more and more ink for locations to be played. They drop a Pete, and they are getting ready to do another boost to their Alice. They are going to draw some cards with the Hiram again, and I don't have really at this point another way to draw more cards except for the song that's in hand, which is unfortunate. I'm just trying to make it so that I get as much characters out as I possibly can. They kill my last location, which is unfortunate, and I drop a Minnie Mouse, and I try to decide what I want to do here. I then go and shift into Kita, make everybody's attack 0, and then drop a couple locations, and then sing with my aerial, let it go on the Duke Westleton, so I can get rid of a 2 power character. I now quest with everything I have, and then I let my opponent go. They have not attacked my locations enough to have them survive for me to use my wrench, but it does happen sometimes where you want to heal up your locations as much as you can. They do sing Let It Go so that I lose my 5 cost character, which is okay. I don't mind that. I can now play a lot more stuff out, a lot more locations. They can't catch up to me fast enough, so they may use a kit to send back my Minnie Mouse to hand. They are now starting the quest, but unfortunately it's going to be too late for them. I have my aerial sing the Grab Your Swords Just True, and then I attack into the Alice, and I now drop a Smee, everything in my hand so I can get ready to go. I add the aerial to Prylands for 1 because the map of Treasure Planet lets me reduce all characters' costs to move to locations. So now they're stronger with more health to deal with, and now my characters are all just chilling at locations, waiting to do the quest for next turn. They're trying to decide what they can do to help mash my field and try to catch up. They drop a Gaston, that's nearly all their ink just to do that. Then they do a Popsicle to draw. They're really trying to draw an out right now. They draw another card with another Popsicle, and then they are going to try something here with another action. I think they're trying to get Pete to start going up. They do sing Power Up song for the Finds a Way, and then they have nothing else to do, so they succeed. We'll go into the next game. We are, again, trying to find as many locations as we can, and then have our Kita play so that we have a shift. We are trying to dig for the shift Kita. We don't get it, but we get a good hand to start the process of making my John Silver the focal point of the deck. My opponent drops a Grammatella in the ink. I drop my Minnie Mouse. Since they didn't drop anything on the board, I bring out the Kita. I would have brought out the locations, but I didn't want them to be severely attacked quite yet. Knowing that they have a Grammatella, I don't need to worry about a couple locations, so I drop 2. I'm trying to set up again for my John Silver. They are going to have to go down, and they have to start attacking into my locations or try getting more questing in. I don't know what kind of deck they are playing besides that it is Sapphire and Amethyst. So I assume some sort of draw deck. I drop my John Silver, and then I start questing. I don't want to touch any of the characters they have on board right now because they get free draws off of it. I don't want them to get any free draws off of it without having to do the work to get it. They do start to match my lore, and then my locations start to get out of hand for my opponent. I now drop a John Silver into the Inkwell because, as you can see, I have a Let It Go in here. I am just going to keep questing, and now I'm nearly halfway to my goal of 20, and they have nothing that they can do to catch up right now. They are very behind in ink. They are very behind in lore. At all these cards that they have draws. So I'm going to ink my Kita. I'm going to have my John quest, and then I'm going to quest my Kita. I'm going to play with a Sword John to kill a character, and then I am going to pass my turn after putting my John Silver onto my Tiana's Palace, so now he can't be challenged. My opponent drops a Grammatella, and then does the whole every time we ink, we get lore play. It's pretty cool. I like how she got almost up to 10 in one go. They're now out of hand, and they're gone because all my locations made me win. We are now in our next game. We are going to throw out some of the cards that we don't need and try to get some more locations and dig for them. I'm going first. I'm going to get rid of the Minnie Mouse, and I'm going to try to drop the Kita. I want to make sure my opponent doesn't think that I am going to hit behind the locations the entire time. So I want to make my opponent think twice about bringing any character out. I am now facing a Amethyst deck so far. I don't know what the other color is quite yet, and I'm just questing. I'm just going to quest with my John Silver, even though it's only one location now. They are showing me that they don't have much, and they have a Grandma Odie. I do not like Grandma Odie at all, so I start to sing and kill it straight up just so I can get some more draws off. And then I will now ink a location and then drop another one. And then quest with my Kita. As you can see, I'm trying to keep cards off the field so that they don't have anything to draw on. I now drop 2 more locations and then quest for nearly all my ink in one go, and they concede. We are now going to our next game. As you can see, we have a lot of uninkables, so we are trying to change up our hand a bit and get some more locations and play off those. We are now going to wait for them to fix their hand before we start. I'm going second, so I need to see what they're going to play first before I start dropping any of my stuff. I have a location I can play that's only 1 cost, and then start setting up, but only if they drop certain characters or do something special. You know, it's a steel deck. They ink Ace me, and now they have no characters on board. I'm going to ink my Rare Necessities and drop a location. And I'm looking at the deck, and I think I know what the deck is at this point. And after seeing that the ink and the Hercules come down, it is a deck based around the Titans. So I drop my Mr. Smee so I can start attacking into this Hercules. If with my Mr. Smee they drop a Benja into the ink, and of course they're selecting my character, so that means a death card comes. So here comes the smash and kills my character. Knowing this, I play my Ariel to help draw me a card to help out the field and what's going on. So I do draw into the Grab Your Swords. I'm trying to right now think about how I'm going to deal with the field now, because it's getting out of hand on my end now. I dropped the John Silver, and then I let my opponent go. I don't want it to turn my Ariel yet, and then I don't want my John Silver gone, but they end up just playing along King Zeus and killing him. They think they've caught on to what my deck is, especially after seeing locations and John Silver, so they don't want me to keep that on board. They're putting their Hercules onto the location. They still know I have a grab your swords in my hand, so they don't want to have to risk the Ariel killing into their Hercules. I pretend that I don't have any more locations. That's why I don't want to play anything else. And then I quest with my Ariel to try to bait the Hercules into attacking my Ariel, and they don't fall for it. They actually just drop a Titan, and then thinking they thought for a quick second to attack into my character, but then they realize that they can get 2 more draws off of the play here. I draw into a whole new role, which is great. I'm going to actually now just play both my ink out. I'm going to sing a whole new world because I don't need the grab my swords right now, or grab your swords. I ink another card and then just drop as many locations as I can, and then make it so that they have to really now choose what they're going to go after, and make it harder for them to catch up with me. Because I have the wrench in my hand to start healing up any of my locations, and I have a Smee that gives me a lot more lore. I have something that can sing now to damage to a character, and I'm waiting for them to put cards down and see where it goes from here. They are trying to think what they want to kill. They try to attack into my Ariel. They don't kill it, and they didn't realize that they don't have enough to kill it, and are trying to think if they should attack it with the other Titan or attack into one of my locations. I have several locations that one character can kill here on the field, and my John Silver is such a menace that he can't be killed at all by anything here. They do the Baboom, so they can kill my Ariel, and I'm just getting a lot more cards. I ink my wrench because I don't need it at this point. I play a whole new world. instead of trying to kill their characters, because I'm trying to look for more locations. And then I quest with my John Silver, and I'm now at 16 lore, and each one of these locations will give me 4. The John Silver will give me 5, and I have another John Silver in hand for when they try to kill him. They are trying to think really hard about what they want to do. They can't kill the John Silver. They can kill one location, then they can get less lore, and their Hercules can't kill really anything. So they try to draw more cards with friends on the other side to see if they got anything out my field. Still looking at all my cards to see if they can actually do anything. The Titan there is going to try to attack into one of my locations so they can try getting rid of it. Then they say nah, then they concede with it. So we're going on to our next game here. And we have a Kita shift in hand, but not the little Kita, so we don't want it in our hand right now, so we send it back. Unfortunately, we get another Kita, which it's good to sing songs with, but I need the little Kita to keep things going, so I ink that. And then I play the Mini Mouse. Again, I'm pretending that, oh, I don't have anything special, please don't kill me. And they drop a Captain Hook. Now I'm going to make the Captain Hook decide if he wants to attack into my location, so I can attack back into it with my Mini. Or if they want to just not do anything yet with it at all. But you have the wrench in hand that kept it so I can heal my character. My location. And they decided to trade in with my Mini. They bring out a queen. Don't attack with it for some reason. So I get rid of my wrench and then play with the Storm Rage on to kill the queen. My location's just chilling there getting me lore. So I don't mind this. They bring out another queen and finally start attacking it. They bring out a Jolly Roger, I think that is. Yeah, and I play my Ariel to draw my Let the Storm Rage on, ink my Mr. Smee, and then I pass turn. They are now in control of my ward, except for my Ariel, which is okay with me. I have now a free singer that can sing songs and kill stuff. And I'm about to do that because I don't mind trading in both my kill actions to get rid of this one card if that's all we're going to play. They ink a a fish hook, and then I pass to me. I sing both my songs and kill the character. I play their necessity to see their one and only card out, and they don't have anything else like to help match my field, and that is the game. I do really like this deck, and I hope to see you guys soon. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And I do have a Discord. If you guys want to join that, just check the description on each video. Thank you. Bye.